The resume of a community health school nurse. When it comes to education, schools usually prefer a 4 year BSN degree. However, an associate's degree and even a licensed professional nurse is eligible to apply for a school nurse position. The National Board of Certification for School Nurses, which is known as NBCSN, their requirements include a BSN and an RN license, and with 1,000 hours of clinical experience with 3 years before taking the test. As far as your resume on your clinical experience and training, most schools prefer a nurse that has had clinical experience within the past few years. However, a lot of schools offer on site training. And with that being said, keep in mind that there is a shortage for school nurses. So even if you do have or you don't have a BSN, you are eligible for the position. And then, as far as professional public health nursing in a school nurse setting, there's a National Association of School Nurses, and it's a nonprofit organization that's specializing in nursing organizations. And their mission, it focuses more on optimizing student health and learning by advancing the practice of school nurses. So the real important information when it comes to the school nurse, the roles and responsibility of a school nurse, you want to keep in mind that the school nurses are responsible for caring for the physical and mental well-being of students. What does that mean? That means that they assess the ill and they assess the injured students, and then they administer treatment, and sometimes they even have to call 911 if they need to, and then also the parents of the child. So they also take care of mental health issues like ADHD. And just keep in mind for a typical day of a school nurse, say for example with 600 students, a school nurse can see any students from 35 to 50 students in a typical day. And in the next slide, it talks a little bit more about the roles and responsibilities of a school nurse, and then also it interviews a current school nurse.